Welcome and welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, just have to make sure I'm on the lift. I might have to go up in the air, I don't know. Sometimes you may have to let the car in the air to do what you need to do. Sometimes you may not, but at any rate, you want to be in the center of the lift just in case you have to. Now, this particular job I'm doing, I may not have to, I may have to. And what I'm talking about, guys, y'all recognize the center console. Y'all remember the Durango I was checking out for no AC? We did the AC system service. Actually, it's 3 parts to this video. A while ago, I showed you how to install dye into the system. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link that video right here, okay? We did what we call an AC system service, all right? So that involves refilling the system up properly back to factory specs. I'm not sure what's the amount of Freon that they use, but we also in the process install AC system dye. Okay, the dye, well, let me start from the beginning. It came in with no AC and no Freon in the system, which has no choice but to mean the system is empty. There's a leak somewhere. Okay, so with that being known, I had no choice but to refill the system and check it for leaks because I couldn't visually see the leak. Now, if the leak is visible, well, you can see oily substance on an AC line or something like that, then yeah, sometimes you can get away with that. But because I didn't see any visible leak, I had no choice but to upsell what we call an AC system service. I installed the Freon and dye. I advised the customer to drive the car until the AC go out again, which happens to only be maybe 3 weeks or something like that. Okay, fast forwarded to last week. The car came back. All right, my AC ain't working again. Ding, 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 ding. That tells me that you obviously have a leak, and it should be visible at this point using a black light and ultraviolet light and some glasses. Okay, but sometimes you will need that, sometimes you won't. So watch this video right here on how I determined where the leak was at and what we needed to do to repair it. Okay, fast forward to now. We ordered the parts that they needed on the last visit. So now here we are today to get the repairs repaired. All right, so basically, guys, I'm getting ready to install an AC condenser. All right, like I say, sometimes if you look at the book on how to do this, it have you remove the bumper, the complete bumper. That way you can gain access to the condenser and the radiator or whatever you need to do in the front. But here in the real world, we tend to try to cut corners and make it extremely quick. Okay, that's what kind of pressure you're under when you're a commissioned mechanic or technician. You want to do everything as quickly as possible without jeopardizing doing it the right way or damaging anything. Okay, now is the quick way the right way or the wrong way? There's no answer to that. Okay, your number one goal doing it the quick way is obviously to do it quickly. Is the right way the quick way? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on who you ask or depend on your skill level. Okay, because some of us are actually sharper than the engineers that write up removal and replacement procedures. Okay, some of us can look at, eyeball a situation, determine the quickest way to get it done better than someone else can. Okay, that's just individual qualities that people have. All right, so with you being the one that's going to do the job, you make that determination and that conclusion amongst yourself. All right, so I will not know until I get under there and find out what I'm up against. So I can't answer that as of right now. All right, guys, I'm talking too much. Let me get out of here. Now, basically, I'm finna replace some plumbing on the AC system. So, of course, you need to drain the system. Because the system has nothing in it anyway already, because it all leaked out, there's nothing to drain. So just basically go to work. Verify that there's nothing in it, obviously. Grab some gauges and put it up. If you see pressure, then you need to evacuate it. But this system is totally empty. All right, so I'm getting ready to repair some plumbing parts on this AC system, namely the leaking condenser. All right, so guys, let's get with it. Let's stop talking. Let's go out here and see what is going on. All right, stay with me. I'm gonna go to an ad break. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go. After analyzing the situation, I feel I can get this condenser off with just moving the bumper up a little bit frontwards. And this is the simple one. It doesn't have external coolers and things like that. So let me get this air cleaner off. I don't even have to take the fan off, but for this demonstration, I will take it off. So let's get with it, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, I have the bumper away from the front portion of the car. Now you can because there's some connection still under the bottom, I do not have the car on the lift. I decided to prop the bumper up with some object, okay, because you don't want it to lay over and break anything. So now you have gain access to the condenser right here. Okay, so everything else is just a matter of removing anything that's in your way, such as the horns, the latch bolts and things like that, and then you can unhook the connector. All right, let's get with it. Alright guys, let me go over something real quick. This transmission cooler, okay, it is attached to the condenser with little clips like this, okay, so you will have to pry it out of the condenser, but be sure you get these when they fall off in the inside, okay, because you will need these to connect back to the cooler to attach it to the condenser. Same way with the other side, so you're basically gonna have to pry it out, okay. Don't worry about damaging this condenser because you're replacing it anyway. See, you heard it fall, so you have to go chase that down, right? Because you need to stab these in the right spot of the condenser. Now, as far as removing the condenser away from the radiator, these little tricky clips right here, just close in on them, and it comes out like that. Now, it's time to go ahead and remove the screw, one and only screw holding the AC lines to the condenser. Just back that out the way. Now let's remove the other side condenser from the radiator connection. It's already loose. So now it's all about finagling, guys. Just, there's my clip right there. Make sure you get this.
Okay guys, you may have, depending on what model you're working on, you may have a problem clearing this bracket right here. So what you need to do is remove the bolts to the bracket so you can lift up on it slightly. See, we're running into resistance right here. So let's lift up on this bracket so we can get enough room to clear that and remove this condenser. Alright guys, so once you got the bolts removed from the bracket, you can simply lift up on the bracket. And as you can see, you can clear a straight array shot at the condenser. Alright, you don't have to bend nothing or break anything, just fish it straight out. Here's my old condenser. Here's where we found the leak at. You can see what the oily substance was. So that was the reason the AC not working. Alright, here's my new condenser. I'm getting ready to install it. Now I'm not going to film the installation because it's basically a reversal of the removal process. Only thing you need to be concerned with is stabbing this in the condenser right in the hole. There's some indentions in the new condenser. Okay, you can see one right there. You can see one. They're going to line up just right side, because keep in mind these are reconditioned condensers. So the same little hole is going to be there. Alright, that's the only thing you got to worry about. It's going to come with new pins, so just stab these in. If you have new seals, that's good. If not, I've seen these work. I've gotten away with not replacing them. Bolt that up, evacuate and recharge the system with the proper amount. Alright, and go test drive it, and that should wrap it up, guys. I have no time to film the installation, but like I say, it's a reversal of removal process. Alright, I did have to lift this up to clear the condenser, and I do not have the bumper. The bumper is just resting on this. Alright, so not that bad, guys. A lot of guys, they just want to see this stuff. Not that they're getting ready to do it, they just want to see what it entails. Okay, you can see the fan and everything still on it. Well, you remove whatever makes you feel comfortable. Don't go by what I'm doing. Okay, don't go by anybody telling you you do not have to remove that. If it makes you comfortable to get it out your way, I say go for it. Alright, so I'm gonna complete this job and wrap this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.